You are now tuning in to another podcast of the X Zone with Chris Sharp or by Chris Sharp. And today's topic is going to be about, trifling family members or siblings that want to live off you, how to cut people off. And this is like the Glorilla situation and my girl Mariah Carey, how her brother Morgan Carey thinks that he wanted to live off of her. But before I get into all of that, I want to say if you can donate to the show, my Cash App is #money GetXMoney09. That is GetXMoney09. GetXMoney09. Anything from $5 to $500. Any amount is okay. It helps with advertisement because I have to push myself to the algorithm. And if you can spend a bunch of money on a concert ticket, then you can drop at least 20 on the Sharp, okay? Just saying. Now, about Gorilla's sister, Brorilla, she's a stud. Now, she's been all up in the media talking about her sister, how she can give her money, how she get a whole family money, how she is trifling. But then Glorilla shot back, and I like Glorilla's response. She said, y'all all need to work for something. I ain't fuck with y'all in 6 years, in 7 years, and just because I got famous don't mean I have to fuck with you. I'm not the type of person that ever asked for nothing. I worked for it. I'm the type of person that never wanted nothing. I worked for what I want. Y'all need to get up and work for yourselves. I could have did something with you, but now you in the media because you trashed me. Now I don't want nothing to do with you. And she's absolutely right. That is rightfully her money. Some family members you just don't jail with. Some siblings you just don't jail with. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, your peace is your priority. Just like you can cut off a fake friend, just like you can cut off a fake lover, you can cut off fake family members. Don't let people, just because that's your daddy, mama, sister, brother, uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa, disrespect you and then still think you got to do something for them. Absolutely not. You can love people from afar, or you could just not rock with them at all. Not saying that you don't have. There's some people you can spend 5 minutes with, and there's some people you can spend the whole day with. 5 days with. Life is too short. Life is too long for all of that. None of us are going to live forever. Make the days count. Don't count the days. Make the days count. And just like Mariah Carey's brother, Morgan Carey. A lot of family members feel like, oh, well, now you got it. Now we all rich. No, you need to get up and do it for yourself. Even Jay-Z said that he wasn't going to invest in family unless he seen that you was really serious about it. Like, I'm not going to invest in, like, drug habits or anything. Like, if you got a project and I see you really working at it, then I will put my money into you. But just to be throwing money at you like a stripper, go goof off, no. When I had to come out the trenches and do what I had to do to, get to where I needed to get to, this was my dream. Absolutely not. And then there was also some conversation that you didn't even have to put online. You could have just called her up and then talked about that. Like, everything is not for online. Everything is not meant to be posted. You can keep some stuff in the camera roll. You can talk about some stuff offline or over the phone. They don't always need to be posted. To have somebody in your pockets, especially family, you can cut people off because, like I said, your peace is everything. And when you work for something, you don't owe anybody anything. Because when people don't work for nothing, when you don't work for it, it has no value. People will feel like, oh, well, it ain't mine. Oh, well, I didn't ask for it. Or, oh, you just give me things because they didn't have to work for it. They're a spoiled brat. Like, you can throw bones out at people, but never just lay out the whole red carpet for somebody because they become unappreciative and they become entitled and become douchey. And when you work for something, the whole game changes. It's like you buy something, it's like, my money spent for that. Don't be doing that. I work for it. So yeah, they do need to get off their asses and work. Because I know exactly what Glorilla is talking about and Mariah. Because one thing I cannot stand in life is an able-bodied person that can do something and won't move. You have people like Stephen Hawking who could not move and wanted to change the world. He said he wanted to change the world before. He wanted to make it a better place before what it was when he got in it. Now, he didn't believe in God, so I don't mess with that, but I'm just using him as an example. And you got people that's healthy, live and active and just want to play video games and sit on the couch or like just bum off somebody else's money because they just don't want to work. You got a couple of bucks? No, I got a couple of job applications, motherfucker. But that's just my comment takes on that. Alright, so any comments, questions, concerns, you can leave them down in the comment section. This will be posted on YouTube. So leave a comment if you want me to talk about any other thing. Like I said, the donations is my Cash App. That'll be hashtag GetXMoney09. Show some love. I would like to push out more advertisement, but I cannot do it all alone. It takes a village. Also, run up my streams on Spotify so I can get advertisement. Run up my YouTube streams. Even if you just have it on, you don't want to listen, just play me in the background. Just play me in the background till I finish. I just run up my streams, guys. Alright, till then, it's been your boy Chris from the X. This has been the X Zone with Chris Sharp. Till then, peace.